Hey, what's going on? Really, really happy to have with me David Usher from Moist. So, you guys had an incredibly busy 2020 planned.
Yes. Yes.
I want to talk about the new song because um, the new song is a pairing of a new Moist song and of this awesome short film. But when you fuse them together, it's an incredibly powerful video. I want you to tell me a bit about that
I
because,
mean, I saw Caterpillar Plasty. It's an NFP short film on the on Vimeo, because I'm a Vimeo addict,
yeah,
and especially in the pandemic. And at the same time, we were working on we had recorded the album, and everyone had gone home to finish the album at home in their own studios. And so I was writing the lyrics for the album in the while binging on Netflix on Tarantino classics.
uh,
And so that sort of inspired the ideas around the song lyric. And then that video seemed to really fit. It just suits my brain, that
yeah, yeah.
where that video is and where the lyric was and where the song was. It seemed to merge together in my brain. So I did a quick edit on. I did a quick edit myself, um, and then I talked to the director, and he was totally into it. And from there,
Was he a fan of the band?
yes, yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
that ended up. Did you know that, or was it just a happy
No, no,
accident?
it was random,
Okay,
random. Yeah.
because it just really goes well together.
Oh,
It's
that's
and
great. Thank you.
and
I
I
mean, some people are find it to be very strange or very odd. I mean, a lot of YouTube comments are quite funny, but that is the sense of humor of my.
oh, listen,
Yeah.
I've been a fan since Silver. I've known of the band forever. I mean, I actually had an opening slot to open up for you guys at Purple Haze.
Oh my
And,
God.
and it was a tour that you guys ended up canceling because you went from playing tiny venues to huge venues. So
Yeah.
I've been with you guys for a long time. And when I saw that video, the first thing I thought of, being someone who has a bit of experience in the music business and knows how video budgets go and all that, I was like, wow, they really spent a lot of money on this video.
Totally.
And
Totally.
this time, so I think it's a beautiful pairing of two art forms.
It
And
also reminds me a bit of heavy metal. The old heavy.
yes,
It has
yeah.
that sort of sense to it. That sort of
Well,
slightly grotesque, disturbing, but
I'm a
interesting.
big sci-fi fan. Oh, and
Yeah, me too.
I just finished binging Raised by Wolves. It's amazing how your band was kind of done, and in 2012 you resurrected, and I think it was, from what I understand, it was like a test of the waters to see how people are going to respond to this, and they responded really well.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
yeah, we brought it up every year. We always, I mean, we're still friends. We still talk.
yeah,
And there was always, should we play? And, you know, it was, and usually it's no, because we're all busy.
yeah,
But then we decided to get together and rehearse. And that one rehearsal really led to this whole thing starting up again. There's something when people play together, that have played together a lot,
yeah.
that we have an understanding of how it all works and how we can work together. It's quite interesting. Yeah.
And I think, from what I've gathered from a lot of bands I speak to that have a kind of another kick at the can, when they are a little bit older and they have a little bit more living under their belt, they tend to appreciate that second wave of
Yeah.
success or of career.
Absolutely. I mean, you're, it sounds ridiculous, but you're standing on the front of the stage, and every time you're kind of taking a breath and you're going, okay, this is a moment in time, where before it was, you're just sort of going from one moment to
Yeah.
the next, rolling through without ever thinking about anything in some crazy whirlwind. And now for me at least, there's a much more of a sense of taking it in and um, taking in the perspective of where you are and what you get to do.
And you get a whole other generation that might have been introduced to Moist from their parents and said, like, this is what I was listening to when I was 15. Check out this band, and then
Yeah.
they get a chance to go see you. So
Yeah.
now the Saints and Sinners tour was a massive pairing of some 90s Canadian giants.
Yeah.
How excited are you to finally get to do that when we are able to do that tour?
It's been postponed twice. So
Yeah.
it was in June, and then it was, or maybe three times. Then it was in the fall, and then it was in January, and now it's in
Yeah.
November.
Right.
So, um, you know what? This is the longest I've been stationary for so long,
Mm.
and I think it's for most musicians, it's really taught us how much we miss playing.
Yeah.
How big a part of your life that thing of being on stages and interacting, being with your friends, playing the music. So we're going to play whenever that is. We're hoping it's going to be November. That's when the tour is booked for.
Yeah.
But whenever that is, we're going to play.
And I imagine if it's been postponed 3 times and the lineup, besides like maybe a couple of changes or one change, has stayed pretty firm, there's a commitment to making this happen when you can make it happen, right?
There really
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
There
and
really is.
and
I mean,
that's what's nice.
we had originally thought we were going to do it in the summer, and thank God we didn't. But we were going to do it in the summer, but Hugh from the Headstones couldn't make it because of his new TV show.
Yeah,
So we pushed off till November, so we could all do it.
right.
And that was actually a really fortuitous thing because no one's going
Yeah.
to be touring, I don't think, in the middle of the summer, not at least in big venues.
Well, look, either way, when it does happen, I'm there because
Absolutely,
I had already planned to go to at least 2 of the shows because to see all you guys together, it's just
yeah, it's going to be fun.
it's going to be fun. Um, David, thanks so much for taking the time, man. It's always a pleasure to chat with you, and I look forward to the Saints and Sinners tour when it finally happens because I do know that is going to be a magical time in music because I mean, all those bands together on one stage is it's great. I never thought
Thanks.
that would happen. So when that was first announced, I was a very early adopter.
Thanks, Jason.